Hi, everyone. This is Liz Bothwell with Waste 360, and I'm thrilled to have Ryan Hickman, who's CEO of Ryan's Recycling, with us today. Hi, Ryan. Welcome.
Hi.
So, Ryan, I'm talking with you today because you're one of our 40 Under 40 award winners, our youngest, but also you're our first Changemaker award. So that's so exciting because you've done such great stuff already at such a young age. We really wanted to talk to you and see how you're doing and how you're doing it.
So yeah, I'm excited.
Me too. So can you tell me about how you got started with Ryan's Recycling?
Well, my dad just took me to the local recycling center for the first time. I loved it. I saw recycling was helping the environment, and I just wanted to keep recycling.
How old were you?
I was 3.5.
Yes, that's crazy.
Now I'm 11.5, actually.
Wow, I think you've been in this industry as long as I have now. And so your dad, tell me how it all started. So he took you to the recycling center and you realized how good it was for the environment. And then did you say, "Hey, Dad, I want to keep doing this"? How did it keep going?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's awesome. And I know you've been doing such great things with your mammal center and all of that, but before we get into that, I know you keep track of how many cans and bottles you've collected. Tell me.
I recycled about 1 million, maybe about 300,000.
Oh my goodness. That last time I spoke to you, I think it was 500,000. You've been so busy, Ryan. Has COVID changed anything with the way you and your dad are collecting now?
Yes, we're collecting a lot more because everybody's staying home. They're drinking more. Let's say an average customer calls me about every month and a half for white kitchen bags. Now they're calling us every 3 weeks with like 10 white kitchen bags.
Oh, wow.
We have to wear masks at every customer.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they're outside. If they aren't outside and they just leave their stuff out, we just hop out, throw it in the truck.
Oh, that's great. Wow. So you're really seeing a difference, huh? Because in the industry, we heard it was up by 25% or something, but you're seeing it firsthand.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. And is it still up, Ryan, now that we're almost a year into this? It's still a lot of bottles and cans, more so than last year?
Yeah.
Wow. So are you and your dad making more trips?
Yeah, definitely. Usually, before COVID, we would probably take 1 to 2 trips to the recycling center. A couple weekends ago, we almost had to take 4 trips.
Oh, wow.
In a day.
In a day?
Yes.
Wow.
And then the next day, we took 2 more trips.
That was a busy day, a weekend, huh?
Yeah, I know. I think we recycled probably like 20,000 cans.
Wow, that is a lot for a weekend. That's crazy.
Can bottles, but.
But still, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that's my dog Zeus. I might show him to you so he stops barking. Zeusy, come here, bud. You want to meet Ryan? Come here. Come here.
I don't think he approves of you talking to me. What type of dog is he?
A French bulldog.
Oh, we want one so bad, a French bulldog.
Oh, okay. I'll send you pictures after because I have another one named Apollo too. You would have.
I feel like I have a customer that has 2 dogs named Zeus and Apollo.
Really?
Yes. I don't exactly remember which one, but I do remember that we have a customer with 2 dogs named Zeus and Apollo too.
That's awesome. That's the first I've heard of that. If you get pictures, send them my way. I love to hear that.
Okay.
So how's school going for you?
Good.
Are your teachers just so impressed by what you're doing?
Well, since I'm at a new school, they don't really know what I'm doing, really, because I just went into 6th grade.
You're in 6th grade now?
Mm-hmm. Well, only about 2 out of the 5 teachers I have know what I'm doing.
Oh, they'll figure it out fast. I'm sure.
They'll figure it out by next year.
It's definitely. And I bet they're going to have you talk to your classmates and other people about the good that you're doing for the planet.
Yeah.
I think so too. So Are you still doing your beach cleanups?
Yes, we used to do it like once a month. Now we're trying to do it every weekend because of COVID. We're just bored at home. There's nothing to do. We go to beach cleanups, and like it was like pouring for like a week here, and right after storms, the beach is usually really messy.
Oh, I bet.
It's like Sunday we went. Our friend from Carlsbad, California went that morning, and she filled up about 2 buckets, and when we went that evening, we filled up 2 buckets too.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
So, yeah, it's not as much as we usually get, but I think she cleaned up most of it.
Uh-huh. That was good. Well, it's good you're recruiting friends too. That's so great.
Thanks.
Because there's always going to be beach garbage, right?
Mm-hmm. There will always be a messy beach.
Yes. And great people like you to help.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about the Mammal Center. Have you been there?
They are not really accepting visitors, but we go there probably about once a month to collect cans and drop off some money to donate for my t-shirts.
Can you tell, I know what you do with the money. Can you tell everybody a little bit about your relationship with the Mammal Center?
Okay, I'm not wearing one of my Ryan's recycling shirts, but all the money from my Ryan's recycling shirts, actually this shirt too. It's called Octobottle. All the money from this shirt and my Ryan's recycling shirts gets donated to the Pacific Marine Mammal Center, and all the money that I donate goes for like fish, medicine, cleaning supplies, Pedialyte. If it goes towards fish, $1 equals 1 pound of fish.
Wow, that's awesome. See how much good you're doing beyond keeping that plastic out of the oceans and landfills. That's fantastic.
Thanks.
Well, I know it's COVID, but have they sent anybody free lately where you were able to go see any seals or seals?
No, not really. I think the last release we went to is probably January last year.
Okay, that makes sense with
They
the
do it all the time, but I don't think they're accepting people watching. Or of course, if you're at the beach, you could stand back far and watch. But I don't think they're like posting it saying, "Hey, we're doing a seal release. Come down to Doheny Beach."
Right. Yeah, they're trying to avoid the crowds, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So is your family still helping? I mean, I know your dad is, but I think before your mom was helping with your business and
Yes. My grandma's definitely helping too. She texted me the other day saying that she has 10 bags ready for a pickup. So we're going to go to her house tomorrow to pick up.
Oh, that's great.
So yeah, she's definitely helping.
Such a family business.
Mm-hmm. It's like she can't really come down here anymore. Like every Tuesday she would come down, but because of COVID she can't. Surprisingly today she's coming down to visit, but we're going up to her house tomorrow to collect the recycling because it won't all fit into her car.
Oh, right. That's a good point. And you guys have a truck, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good for you. So tell me, are you still planning on doing this when you grow up?
Most likely, yes.
What else are you thinking about?
Well, I just started a new nonprofit called Project 3R.
Oh, tell me about that.
Well, it's a nonprofit, of course, and tons of people wanted to donate money to me, but I'm not a nonprofit, so we had to turn it down. Now, the people who want to donate money, we could finally accept it, and the money is going to go for let's say we want to go to Kenya and teach people about recycling, building a recycling center. Will pay for us to go there and teach them.
Oh, wow.
Or if we're doing a humongous beach cleanup and we need more like buckets and grab arms, we'll take like $100 from that and buy that for the beach cleanup.
Oh, that's so smart. What a great way to do that.
Thanks.
That's really smart. Good for you. And are you still getting a ton of letters from people all over the world?
Yes, I am, especially because of COVID.
So what are you hearing most now from kids or classrooms?
Oh, well, I'm not really hearing a lot from classrooms because of COVID because they're kind of staying home, kind of.
Sure.
But when I am, probably a month ago, I did like an online Zoom call with a class in Utah, or like a couple classes in Utah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What did you talk about?
Just recycling. They asked me a bunch of questions. I answered them for them.
Oh, that's so great. I'm sure they learned a lot.
I bet they did. I could say I learned a lot, but I already knew all the info.
Well, that's why they had you on, because you're the recycling expert.
Yes.
So speaking of that, what advice would you have for kids or even adults around recycling?
Well, if you're an 11-year-old kid like me can recycle, anybody can. I started when I was 3.5.
I'm with you. I think that's great. And look how long you've been doing it and how much you've done, right?
Yep.
You're proof one person can make a difference,
Yeah, if you just do a little bit, if you do a little bit, it makes a big difference.
Oh, it really does. Oh, well, this has been awesome, Ryan. I'm so glad we got a chance to talk. Did you want to share anything else before I let you go off to school?
Maybe just that I started a new project called Recycle from Home in the city of Irvine, California.
Tell me about that.
I don't know if you heard, but all the main recycler here, Replanet, it's all through California. They went out of business a couple of years ago. So the state of California is trying to find people who's going to help start recycling stuff. So we partnered with the local recycling center here, and we're making mobile service to collect recycling.
Really?
It's probably going to start end of February. So
that's great.
Yeah, it's we have 2 vans, and we're just going to we're hiring some people, and they're going to go around in the van collecting recycling, and maybe even me and my dad will too. And
that's fantastic.
So you know how you pay a trash company to come pick up your recycling?
Yes.
It's kind of like that, but you don't pay us, we pay you.
Right.
It's like instead of having to load it all in your car and bring it to the recycling center, go onto the app and say, hey, I need a pickup. Take a picture of the bags, slap a barcode on it, say, I have 5 bags. What time would you like? 2 p.m. on Wednesday, 5 p.m. on Thursday, or 9 a.m. on Sunday? I want 9 a.m. on Sunday. Then we'll come by in your area that time, collect it, scan the barcodes there, then when it gets to the recycling center, they'll scan it, make sure it's not contaminated, there's no filters in it or car parts. And if you're recycling right, we'll transfer your money, give you a check, PayPal you, Venmo you, whatever you want. Send it straight to your bank account.
Wow, what an incentive for people to actually recycle. You're making it really easy for them, Ryan. So you mentioned an app. Is this all run through an app?
Yes, app. Or it will be.
Wow.
It's not run through it yet because it hasn't been launched, but
sure,
it will be.
Oh, well, you have to tell your dad, both of you, please share that once you guys get going with that. I'd love to hear more about that.
All right. We'll be sure to.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Wow. Look at you. You're a busy guy.
Thanks.
So when you can travel again, where are you hoping to go?
Well, we were supposed to go to Louisiana for, we were supposed to go to Virginia, Taipei, Budapest.
Oh, wow.
But it all got canceled, sadly.
Sadly. Well, as soon as you can travel again, we want to have you at Waste Expo too, okay?
Okay.
And then we'll meet in person and we'll have some fun.
Okay.
It'll be cool. You'll love it. You'll see all the big trucks and it's right up your alley.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Ryan. This has been amazing, and keep up the great work, and thanks for inspiring so many people.
Thanks. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, fantastic. Let's do it again soon.
Okay.